Peace, 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 soul tribe. Yours truly, Ivory. Ivory's Tarot, Oracle Messages, Soul's Journeys Messages. Grand Rising, great day, Osiyo. Good morning, bonjour. How's everybody this morning? Card of the day, March 25th, 2025. Now, this video, this live stream, is for information, confirmation, and clarification only, folks. Mixed with a little entertainment. We'll give you a little something. So take what resonates and ignore the rest. Always follow your divine intuition, especially when you're making life-changing decisions. Right? If you're interested in a personal reading, session, counseling, virtual couch, the email is in the description box of the video. If not, we'll get it there. Want to support the channel? The information is there. Card of the day. I did a card of the week last Tuesday. And this morning we'll do a card of the day, and then we'll still probably come back and do a card of the week. Basically, it's just a card. Now, it may end up with more than one card, but the main card. So I may use an oracle card or oracle deck, whatever the case is. Whichever deck I use, it's only one card. That's that card of the day for that oracle deck or that tarot deck. Just to give y'all a little variety. That's all. We don't need no harm. Everybody good this morning. Don't forget to hit that like button as you enter the live chat. Come on in here. Come on in here. There you go. Hit that like button. Come on in here. Card of the day is March the 25th already. Y'all excuse me here. I'm pausing to make sure that I have, I guess you can say, access. Hit that like button if you can. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. We'll get started here. And hopefully they allow me to roll. But we'll see here. What's up, Michelle? Everything good? Can you hear me, Michelle Dotson? Can you hear me and can you see me, Michelle Dotson? Can you hear me and can you see me, Michelle Dotson? If you can, Michelle, that's all that matters, that you can hear me. Everybody else going to have to kind of catch up. Yes, sir. We rolling now. Energy check. Card of the day. Man, there's all kind of stuff going on now. I'm going to start doing some, I don't know, some just sessions. You know, I sometimes call it grown folks conversations. So we might even call it grown folks conversation. And just leave it with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you can hear me. Y'all can hear me. Yeah, grown folk conversation. Just little stuff. Daily stuff. Things that make you go, Open it up a little bit more. You know. Things like, when is it the best time to completely cut the cord or cut ties or cut off somebody meaning that you've over, there's this phases, folks. So I'm gonna talk about, stuff like in the beginning. You know how the Bible started out in the beginning. God created, and then it was, Adam and Eve. So in the beginning, the garden experience, two things happen. You either know whether or not in the garden, you'll know in the garden in the beginning if this is going to be a lesson or a blessing. So you're going to either have this beautiful garden experience in the beginning. Y'all know rainbow unicorns feeling like Adam and Eve, right? You in paradise. Y'all just looking each other in the eyes, can't get off the phone. And then when you're around each other, you can't let each other. The garden experience. If you didn't have a garden experience, in that garden in the beginning, the first red flag or flags showed up in the garden. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to have a little fun with it, spicing it up a little bit. Yeah. Career, money, manifestations. Card of the day, March 25th, Spirit. What we got? What we got here? If it's job related, somebody might be getting a promotion. So you finna be making some more money. You finna be making some more money. It says here, elevated earnings come hand in hand with heightened responsibility. So if you was the assistant manager, now you're finna become the manager. If you were just hourly, now you're finna become salary. That type of thing. Promotion, upgrade. But that's some more responsibility. What else we got here? Ooh, creator. Okay then. So some of y'all got some gifts, some talents. You that innovative person. You know what I'm saying? Always coming up with ideas. It's just about gap talents and gifts. Unrealized potential, creator. So some of y'all might be creating your own opportunity. Whoa, Nelly. I hope they leave me alone this morning. That'll be so nice. Click, click. Financial freedom. Somebody's finna get ready to create something. It could be work related or business related or entrepreneur related. However, it's gonna feel, if you're an entrepreneur, self-employed, this still apply. If you're working, you're getting ready to get a huge promotion. But somebody or some of y'all might be creating your own thing, if you will. And that's what's going to be a crowning moment. It's going to require a lot more responsibility because you the CEO, the manager, the supervisor, the hourly, the janitor, the secretary, you everything. But it's going to be a crowning moment for somebody. Happy New Year to everybody, too. When you are financially free, your lack of money no longer defines the limitations of your life. When you're financially free, when you are sitting straight, sitting on top of 10, maybe 10 pentacles or something like that. Financial freedom, bottom of the day. Card of the day for money manifestations, wealth, right? It's financial freedom. It's going to require some obligations. So if some of y'all been wanting that promotion or financial freedom, for some of y'all, it might take a little bit more time because the clock is all about timing. The clock is in this day. Karmic delays, obstacles, and challenges that could hinder you from this financial freedom. Didn't say you wasn't going to get it though. You have some priority. You have some prior contracts or commitments that still needs to be fulfilled before you can completely move on to the next stage of your journey. So for some of y'all, if it's about work, there's still some work for you to do at your present company, job, whoever. Might like when you get this promotion, you get some more knowledge and information in your trade or your career or your industry or what have you, and then you can move on. But somebody here, card of the day, there's some things that you need to take care of behind you. Some things in the past. I don't know if it's finances, pay off a few bills, or somebody else. Entitlement. Why do you believe that you deserve benefits and privileges that you haven't earned or worked for? Some of y'all are teachers that go that job again. So there's two energies here then. You and somebody else. Card of the day. Financial freedom. All right. Hit that like button. Man, somebody's finna be straight. Hold on. Let me show it to you. Somebody finna be straight. That looks like to me somebody sitting good. Whether you single or married. This could be even you being single and being stable and being financially free or stable and not even be married. You just straight. The King of Pentacles with that. You might just have your own business or you about business. Oh. And for some of y'all, you might meet somebody in your line of work or whatever you do. Right? If not, I'm telling you, there's a third energy. They might be the connection or the missing piece, if you will, to a situation for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And here's the thing. We got Mercury and Venus in retrograde. There's a lot of people out there, out here, that you were their empress. This person, if they chose somebody else over you, it was because they thought that they was going to be financially secure. We're going to find out. Or this is how they see you now. Financially secure, creating. That's what the emperors do. So now they feeling some type of way. Let's see here. Hold on. I hope we don't have no boo-boo. The food to show up. It's going pretty good right now. Somebody, you go meet somebody, for some of y'all, somebody on your level. Listen, this the energy that you're in right now, the energy that you're embodying while I'm doing this live, that's what's gonna come out. And that's when it's gonna resonate. If you're thinking about the energy, your past energy with somebody else, that's when you're gonna confuse yourself. The energy that you're in today, that's the energy that I'm reading. whoever you are. Got me? All right. Like I told you, see, we was going good. We was going good. Then there go Waldo. It never fails. What? Okay, that's why I say it's two people here. Listen, we seen the Two of Cups. There's two, even before the Two of Cups come out. There's two energies here. So I got to tell which one is you, which one is them. One of these energies is you. Crown and achievement. The other one in that Two of Cups is somebody else. You that Empress in that Empress in that Nine of Pentacles. And somebody see you as marriage material, or they know you're going to be successful in life or with somebody else. And now Waldo feels some type of way. They weren't thinking about you when they was out there having fun doing their thing, Three of Cups. Okay. And this could be family friend of X, right? Somebody, Two of Cups, that could anybody. See, that could be the neighbor. Financial freedom. But it's going to require some obligations on your part. And somebody may have to have some things from the past you need to wrap up before you can move on to the next stage of your journey. Meaning that, say for example, if the Wheel of Fortune, especially a death card in reverse, somebody want another go around, or you haven't learned a karmic lesson. We talking about as of today, the energy you embody while I'm in this live. Or when you see this video, if I'm not lying, energy is timeless around here. Financial freedom. Some of y'all got some ideas. You remember the creator card that came out? The jar. I'm going to tell y'all what I see in this one, or this Ace of Wands with financial freedom. Somebody. I'm going to tell you what I see in this. That Ace of Wands right there. Some of y'all could have $1 million idea. Because them wands can be very creative now. And very passionate about something. And we've seen the creator card. We've seen the Empress. We've seen the Nine of Pentacles. We've seen the King of Pentacles. We've even seen the Two of Cups. Financial freedom. Damn. And it's not going to be boring now. If it's an idea, it's $1 million idea. I see this as $1 million. $1 million. I see this as $1 million idea for somebody. Because I got too many creative energy. I see promotions. Some of y'all might be promoting a new product or new idea, be launching something. Very creative. Very creatively. Why is this Ace of Wands out here, Spirit, with this here financial freedom? It seems like to me I'm picking up on $1 million idea. Shit. And it looks pretty good. Financial freedom card of the day. $1 million idea. That's what I feel. I can't make this shit up. Somebody finna hit a lick. Man, somebody finna look, don't just look at that 10 of cups. It's just it's family, but it's more than just a family. This 10 of cups is ultimate happiness. And I think that somebody, financial freedom, promotion. Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, right? Ace of Wands. I see that as being $1 million idea. However, for some of y'all with that Two of Cups, you might end up connecting, collaborating with somebody, right? It could be a family member. It could be a child, a daughter, a son, a niece, a nephew, whatever. Or it could be another person. And together, y'all gonna have an idea that's gonna make y'all financially secure. Living a happily ever after fairy tale. I don't like, sometimes, rainbow and unicorn, it sounds good in readings, but hell, I'm shuffling these cards and I'm reading the energy. Somebody's going to be straight, and you might not be by yourself. You might be Nine of Pentacles right now, single, straight, dependent, not codependent, right? You might have inspiring ideas that, you know what, man, if I could just have me a partner, it don't even have to be a lover's, not the lover's card, just a partner, a soul contract, a soul mate, right? Soul family, soul tribe, right? I believe, boy. And it's like it's not that you want to meet somebody just like you. You just want to meet somebody to match your energy. This is passion. That's a one. That's manifesting. Bottom of the deck. See it. Listen. For some of y'all, that was something you used to do with somebody. An idea, a business idea. Had you and this person stayed together, it could have been financial freedom, ultimate happiness, something that y'all created together. But with the Six of Cups and the Five of Cups, Waldo, that lets me know that somebody's in nostalgia. It could have been somebody you went to school with, somebody from a past life, somebody you got children with, something about the past. Or there's an idea from your past that you gave up on. Spirits to pick it back up. Because if this is a person, oh man, look, somebody from your past. I hope I ain't gonna say I hope they didn't. Everybody grown around here. But anyway, for some of y'all, look, that's a promotion. Society. You could end up going back to something that used to make you real, real happy. Feel good. An idea. It could have been you had a job, whether it was a promotion or not, or you could have had a job and a side hustle that you used to do in the past. It could have been with somebody else or family, friend, or ex or whatever. But it's something about this here idea that if you pick it back up, it's going to give you financial freedom. For others of you, that could be somebody from your past that sees you in this middle of this reading as 10 of Cups. Make very, 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 I can say that for a minute, passionate about you. And they see you as a meal ticket. So they could be struggling financially. If it's not that, we'll move on. All right. But it's definitely, I'm telling you, Some of y'all could start something off a business or something, an idea, and it could have been something that you're going back to, I'm telling you that you used to do. Spirits that go for it. There's a whole new world out there. Bring that idea. So what? You got to start at the bottom. Bring that idea back out. It's time to celebrate. And if you do, because 6 and 3 is 9, this is going to be successful. A lot of time, that's what I appreciate about tarot in terms of it's not all about, I could read this here just like any other reader 1,000 different ways, but I like to stick with this. I like to stick with what I saw. That's why I like oracles. Oracles, when you read something, it's telling you, and nobody has to interpret it, it's telling you the message. When you're financially free, your lack of money no longer defines the limitations in your life. Because you got too many ideas. You're too passionate. Somebody's got $1 million. That's what I saw that idea. You're gonna be very successful at it. Spirit, if it's something from the past, an idea, something that you created in the past, you started it and then stopped. Because I don't see no progress with this here. Ace of Wands. Spirit said, pick it back up. Start all over. Even if it's just a hobby, a side hustle, I'm telling you, it's going to bring you ultimate happiness and put you in a different time zone. Some of y'all could be moving out of state, out of country, or it could move you in a different income bracket with that world card online. I'm telling you now. But Spirit is just saying, go for it. Go for it. And with the 6 of Cups and the 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, start. Now, that's for y'all individually or your job, career, business, what have you. Personally, there's somebody from your past that a karmic cycle has closed out. And this person is in nostalgic energy, missing you because they see you, they saw you even when they met you. They know that you were straight, you didn't need them. And they know that you was kind of creative. You always had ideas. Right? That person wished that they wouldn't have never left. They wish they'd have stuck around. So they could just be in nostalgic energy, hoping and wishing that y'all get back together, some shit like that. If it's on a personal level, if it's family, there's some family people that feel like you think you all that now and you don't need them or you don't work with them no more. Let them feel that type of way. You ain't got no control over somebody's feelings. But the card of the day is these 2 cards right here. That's the main thing. That's your card of the day. Ace of Wands, financial freedom. Somebody, if you go for it, Empress, if you do it, you might have $1 million idea. And it could be something that you created or that you used to do in the past. If not, somebody from your past wants another start. A company that let you go may call you back, right? But some of y'all, this financial freedom, you're going to have to leave somebody behind. They keep showing up, Waldo, no matter how I shuffle the cards. Somebody is sad, missing you. Because of choices that they made in the past. And with these tools right here, they know that you can be with whomsoever you want to be with, because you ain't bullshitting when it comes down to these cups. You got the 10 of cups and the queen of cups. So they know it's just a matter of time with this wheel of fortune. You might have some karmic ties that you may, or something that you need to close out with this person, especially if y'all was married or this has been recent. But for some of y'all, it's been a while. Look at how the Queen of Cups are looking at that person on the back. Oh, you little pitiful. But at the end of the day, this person is sad missing you, because they know ultimate happiness, whoever is in this nostalgic energy, missing you, missing the good times. If it was a business partner, they know that y'all could have made a lot of money together had they not did something of inclusion with other people, or going out blowing the money instead of just really, if it's a family-based business, instead of just really just investing. Yeah, but for the most part, card of the day is financial freedom, long-term financial freedom. Because the Ace of Pentacles, that's a gift from the universe. That's a long-term. It has long-term value. The Ace of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in tarot. It takes a while to get that. Because a lot of times people be wanting this. People be playing emotional games. It takes a while to get this one. Give me this long term. I take both of them, but when you get both of them in one reading with 10 cups, with the sun, with a page of pentacles, shit, with the wheel of fortune, the world card, the star, the 3 of cups, financial freedom, Ace of Pentacles. Shit, if it's a missed opportunity for somebody, that will make somebody sad missing you. Because you was not only the one that got away, the idea. You the one kept everything lit. You the one you was the passionate one. They wasn't. Now they sad missing you. Because why? Long term, they know they'd have missed out on the prize. That's y'all's card of the day. We'll see y'all later on. We'll come back. They didn't mess with me this time, so we'll see what's up. It's amazing how that most people. Let's get 3 cards for the advice and outcome. I don't know what's going on here, y'all. I really don't. But it's amazing how people play the energy game. Energy meaning emotions, right? They try to play with your feelings and shit like that. But then when you start focusing on getting straight, you're no longer triggered and, you know, none of that. I can't get rid of this 5 of Cups, man. And I'm trying. Somebody missing the shit out of y'all. They're not just missing you. They feel like they missed out on an opportunity. A lot of times people don't be missing you. They be missing out on the opportunity that they had with you, meaning that they know that if you got with somebody else, you still gonna be the Empress. And if they was out here 3 of Cups messing around, right, trying to make you jealous and some more shit, you still standing to, tall. The opportunity is still there for you and somebody else. And sometimes people fail to see that. The Empress is going to always be straight. If you just the type of person that go out and make shit happen, it don't matter who you with or if you by yourself. Now somebody asks, is it confused? But there's a moon over at Ace of Swords. Playing mind games. Trying to hide the fact when they knew. Okay, so they had a choice. You're good now. This person needs you. They know you don't need them. Remember, I told you it was 2 people that showed up. Y'all saw Waldo show up about 3 damn times. Yeah, you're good. All right. Card of the day, March 25th, advice and outcome. So the card of the day is financial freedom, Ace of Wands. Somebody finna create $1 million idea. Somebody got $1 million idea that's gonna watch this video. 3 in the bottom. Look at that. The Hierophant. Here we go. Page of Wands. Somebody's been getting some advice. Hold on. 2 people talking to each other. About somebody else. Hold on. Bottom of the deck. Somebody's telling, listen, hold on. Advice and outcome. For some of y'all, if this is about a person, we ain't even worried about whether or not you had a child with them and insurance and all of that. No, we ain't worried about all of that. There's 2 people. Listen, this is the advisor right here. There's 2 people talking to each other. They immature. So they going back and forth when what they need to be doing, one of them is getting some advice. And one of them is receiving advice on how to approach you. How to come towards you. 2 of Cups. Because in that 2 of Swords, with this 8 of Swords, remember I told y'all that Ace of Swords with the moon over it, they playing mind games. Now they brought it on themselves. If it's a person. So now they getting advice. They probably talking to an advisor. They probably talking to somebody. I was playing mind games with Soul Tribe, playing emotional games. When I really had feelings for them. I was out here dating other people. I didn't show. Soul Tribe. that I was serious about the connection, because this person's back is turned. This person's back is turned toward the Hierophant. So they weren't taking it serious in the past. Oh shit. They want you like a hog on a slot right now. Shit, you looking good to them. Financial freedom and Ace of Wands clarified by 10 cups. Shit. You shit. you look like filet mignon in this person. Anyway, that is y'all's card of the day. We'll see y'all in the next video. Peace and blessings. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. And the other thing is, set your notifications, even if you have to unsubscribe and subscribe again, because what I'm noticing is when I just pop up, I don't have too many issues. It's the videos that I preset for a future time, if you will, that they're seemingly taking them down, or something is happening, or whatever the case is. It's like if somebody know that I'm coming, you know what I'm saying? And then now they, I don't know. I'm not a paranoid type person. I'm gonna keep coming anyway, but I'm just saying, I just pay attention to the details. But anyway, some of y'all finna be straight. Some of y'all gonna have so many doggone options. If it comes to a person, there's people that mind y'all, that's got crushes on y'all. It's just some stuff that from the past y'all got to take care of for somebody before you can just really, really move on to the next chapter or the next phase of, life, living. Especially for those of you who this has been a recent type of departure with somebody, or you're not dealing with family, friend, or ex. And family, they could be children, right? But it seems like to me somebody's been talking to somebody, getting some advice on how to approach you. That's for sure. Somebody's been talking to somebody, getting advice on how to approach you. I promise you. Because they can't do it. They ain't got the guhangas to do it. And they done did something. You intimidate this person. All right. We'll see y'all in the next video.